share. You know, a good bad one.
What happened to your phone? It's not going to work.
No, the phone will be down. If not, I don't go feel that. Which model is this one? Even this KWARA United Media, that's the 12th, I don't know why. Even now, like they do video, they like that's not the data. Is it because of this NEPA this thing? I think so. I don't even know why. But anytime you're doing high quality, absorbing a lot of once you're doing high quality videos, the data is gone, there's a lot of things going on. I don't know, like
I should be man here, man, for Galo, that Danny. Okay, I'm also my very good uncle. Right, be man here, man, for Galo, that Danny. Okay, I'm also my very good uncle. Executive chairman. Ṣé kò sí ọmọ tó ṣe jẹnrétọ̀ yẹn ṣá? ẹ má bínú oníkangilá làwọn àmẹ́ni kankan.
Good afternoon and welcome to the showdown defined by borders and fueled by rivalry. Rivalry is KWARA United versus Shooting Stars, where a shared boundary connects both states. But football draws a bold line. Battle line. This isn't just Ilorin versus Ibadan. It's a clash of territories, pride, and long-standing regional competition. From North Central to Southwest divide. Both sides steps onto the pitch today with one mission: claim supremacy on this borderline battleground. We are live at the historic Rashid King Membo Georgian Stadium, where the tension is real, the rivalry is alive, and the air is thick. The anticipation, secret anticipation. KWARA States, KWARA Sound fans, or your Sound fearless, the drums are louder, the colors try. Now, I need to come by us there.
This is a nice guy. I don't know where they're like. Owó Mákindé fún wọn pọ̀. Lọ́nà dẹ̀ fi wọlé bí pé yẹn criticize tíìmù náà ní o.
Okay, this guy.
He didn't get 3 SC fans team.
Okay.
When he show, I think there was some content they brought out. Well done, bros. Àwọn administration tó lọ. Wọ́n ní issue pẹ̀lú. Tó báwọn lè ṣe bí àwọn kan fà wọ́n mọ́ra. Ó náà ṣáàtì ọ̀gá ṣe flat contest ọ̀gá ní NPFL board wà láì as at day, but nevertheless, as you said, àwọn kan because in fact, they only get updated information beyond the past. Yes, now. Àwọn ilé náà mọ àwọn kan crash ìmọ̀ ọmọ ìlú ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ pé negative.
Both sides steps onto the pitch today with one mission: claim supremacy on this borderline battleground. We are live at the historic Rashid Yakin Membo, Georgian Stadium, Ilorin, where tension is real. The rivalry is alive and the atmosphere is electric. KWARA stands man, or your stand fearless, and the drums are louder. The colors are bolder. Because today, the border is just a line on a map. It is a line that must be defended. It's more than a big picture. It's a boundary, rivalry, and kickoff is moments away.
Oh yeah, now we are 3 minutes from time. Let's go live.
We'll go. Good afternoon and welcome to a showdown defined by borders, fueled by rivalry. It is KWARA United versus Shooting Stars, where a shared boundary connects both states, but football draws a bold battle line. This isn't just a Ilorin versus Ibadan. It is a clash of territories, a pride and long-standing regional competition from the north central to the southwest divide. Both sides steps onto the pitch today with one mission: claim supremacy on this borderline battleground. We are live at the historic Rashid Yakin Membo Georgian Stadium in Ilorin, where the tension is real, the rivalry is alive, and the atmosphere is electric. KWARA stand firm, or your stands fearless. The drums are louder, the colors are bolder, because today the border isn't just a line on the map, it is a line that must be defended. This is more than just a league fixture. This is a true Nigerian football rivalry, and kickoff is a moment away. I am Tosh Michaels alongside Yemi Sadiq. We'll bring you live commentary for this fixture, broadcast live on NPFL Live, powered by Propel Sports Africa and supported by MTN Nigeria. It is KWARA United, the home side up against KWARA United. Welcome to this match day fixture live here in the city of Ilorin, North Central Nigeria. Yemi Sadiq, welcome. Another intense fixture on our hands this afternoon. Another promising Nigerian Premier Football League clash. A rivalry it is between KWARA United and the Shooting Stars Sport Club.
Absolutely, Tosh Michaels, rivalry renewed right here at the main bowl of the Rashidi Yekini, the Georgini Agbasika Stadium in Ilorin. Yes, of course, as he said, this is not a battle for 3 points. It is a battle for borderline. A borderline, when we talk about borderline, KWARA State borders Oyo State. And so both states shared history, a lot of cultural attraction together. And this is just exactly what is going to be playing out on the pitch today. Tosh Michael, this is a game that we are looking forward to. And you can see that the momentum is high. And the fans and supporters alike of Shooting Stars have also traveled down here, less than 100 kilometers, just to watch this team. It is more than a game, Michael, and it is more than a match.
It is more than a game, it is more than a match. Yemi Sadiq, Shooting Stars Sport Club, seated in 14th on the log. And KWARA United, 12th on the log. It's a battle of 12 versus 14. A new look Shooting Stars aside. We are flying this season. Started a bit slow, but are beginning to find their rhythm as the games are progresses. And this time they will look to try to find some inspiration to overpower their hosts here today. KWARA United Football Club. The return home after playing 2 fixtures on the road. First, a 1-0 draw with Nasarawa United, and second, a narrow defeat to Academy Warriors last weekend. And they return home as they seek, should we say, redemption. They'll be looking to bounce back to winning ways. KWARA United Football Club. $17 points for KWARA United, 16 points for Shooting Stars Sport Club. This is a rivalry. The Shooting Stars have their fans who have traveled all the way from Ibadan down to cheer. Traveled almost 3 hours. That is 141 kilometers. Down to Ilorin to cheer and support the Oluyole Warriors to victory. We are set for an epic football clash right here at the Rashid Yakin Membo Georgini Stadium. Nigerian Premier Football League match day 14 clash. A minute silence being observed at the moment. We'll confirm all that has been observed in memory of. At the meantime, we're all set for kickoff in this fixture. The center referee for this one will be Patrick Egba. The center referee will be assisted by Salisu Abibu, the assistant referee 1. Oga Emmanuel is the assistant referee 2. And of course, the fourth official is Noah Adejo. And the All-Star gets us underway. KWARA United attacking from left to right. The Shooting Stars from right to left. Shooting Stars are all blue. And of course, KWARA United are all white. And go for KWARA United. Badmus Nurdin. Musa Abdulafiz leads the side. The captain, Ogobide Oluwaseun Adoye Victor, Lani Shahid, Ogbonna Arize, Yini Emmanuel, Aule, John Mark, Baba Tunde Bright, Oswald Philip, Amofua Jr. completes the starters for KWARA United. And the substitutes we have Yakin Kazim, Mohamed Kabir, Suleiman Jamil, Mohamed Alao, Alege Mohamed, Jimo Wasiu, Said Mubarak, Baramosi Jimo, Eze Ogbolo, Chibuzo. And the gaffer on the touch line is Coach Ashrafa Suleiman, popularly known as Coach Brazil. Shooting Stars trying to initiate an attack there, but that has gone out the touch for KWARA United's throw. For Shooting Stars, God gifts Elkana is in goal. Amzad Jamil, jersey number 29, Adelo. Bola Gade, Tijani Al Amin, Gali Falke is the captain. Tunde Aziz, Tijani Kabil, Kocha Chukudi, Ayobami Jr. One man that KWARA United have to keep an eye on. Ayodele Ismail, Ganiu Wasiu as well. Completes the starters. Here comes KWARA United on the attack. Well dealt with here. Here comes Shooting Stars. Ayobami Jr. picks it up. As all space. Shooting Stars still has it in possession. Ozova Emmanuel, the reserve goalkeeper for Shooting Stars. Okuem Otim, Desmond Ojetifian, Apollo Justice, Alex Agahawa, Adam Mustafa, Austin Onyamechi, Kwama Adegoke, Chikudi Okoro completes the substitute for Shooting Stars. And of course, the man on the touch now is Aguero, the former coach of Ikorodu City. Ogbonna Arinze. Back to his goalkeeper, Nuruddin Badmus. He sends a long one. The heads of Shooting Stars defense sends it back, but Adeoye heads it back. Babatunde Bright rolls high, gets a touch on the ball. KWARA United back in possession. Shahid Anani returns to the starting lineup. Olaiwaju drops, not even on the match day squad. Yami Sadiq.
Yes, of course, KWARA United, some sort of injury blow for KWARA United as fullback Yaya Ibrahim, Tohib Gidado, and a certain Abdurrahman Olariwaju has been gutted by injury. Only that the team is also boosted by the return of Said Olani, who is taking the centre-back action alongside Ogbonna Arize. And of course, a certain Akoni Hakim, who was substituted earlier on in their 1st of November 3-1 home win over Remo Stars, is also back into the lineup. A kind of boost for KWARA United right there.
Also, Phillips finds Musa Abdulafiz, perfect pass. Ogbonna Arize, Adeoye was missing in that 3-1 victory over Remo Stars after picking up a red card against Rangers in Enugu. Back and controlling marshalling things in the infield, in the middle of the park. A poor pass from Shahid Olani. Advantage to the Shooting Stars. In the last 12 matches between these two, It's been 3 wins for KWARA United, 3 draws and 6 losses. 6 wins for Shooting Stars, 3 draws and 3 losses, defeats, which gives you an idea of what you should be expecting. A total of 36 goals have been scored so far in this fixture. KWARA United scored it's an advantage to Shooting Stars. A total of 29 goals scored in this fixture, beg your pardon. 14 times KWARA United have found the back of the net, and 15 times Shooting Stars have found the back of the net as well. In this fixture, it's a bit close and tight. In terms of goal scoring, it's a fixture that you definitely have to expect goals. Should expect goals. Only on few occasions have witnessed goalless affair in this fixture. Abona Rinze. Blafis Musa does well to put that away. And a throw to Shooting Stars on the near side. Another player missing for KWARA United is Yahaya Ibrahim Yamisodic.
Yep, gutted by injury, and he's not on the lineup. He's not really available for this game. He's one of the fantastic talents he's always wanted to see. And of course, we can all remember his heroic performance when KWARA United played at home here against Plateau United. We all saw he scored that important goal then. But now we have a certain Musa Blafis, the captain, who is replacing him. And it's a kind of a shift for coach Ashifat Sulaiman.
A throw come quickly taken by Hamzat Jamil. It's still Hamzat, the cross comes in. The goalkeeper, Azian, he does well to recover. Good cross from Hamzat Jamil, and here comes KWARA United Junior. Being closed down by Hamzat Junior. Jamil, Ini Emmanuel. Still Ini Emmanuel does well to beat his man. And he got the final touch, and the goal kick to Shooting Stars. There's a full house. Yamisodic.
Yeah, this is a match that you definitely expect a whole lot of crowd to come. I mean, we made mention earlier of the fact that even a large number of Shooting Stars fans have traveled down here over 141 kilometers, all the way from Ibadan down to this place to witness this encounter. This is a match. It is more than a match, Michael. It is more than an encounter. It's an encounter that is repleted with history. It is repleted with culture, and it is repleted with the age-long rivalry. And this is exactly what is happening here. I mean, the first 5 minutes has shown us the glimpses of what you expect in this game. The intensity is high, the momentum is high, and you can see that it's been an end-to-end stuff. So far, this game, I mean, it's going to be a tough one. And interestingly, I also say it is the first time Coach Awero is, leading the charge against KWARA United. Don't forget the last time he was with Ikorodu City FC. He led the Ikorodu City FC down here, and they picked a point after playing a 0-0 all draw with KWARA United. Of course, he defeated, when he was at Ikorodu United, defeated KWARA United, in Lagos 2-1, that encounter ended. So this is his first time that he's meeting, he's leading Shooting Stars against KWARA United, and let's see what brings about. And of course, a certain Ashifat Sulaiman too. It is the first time that he's meeting another traditional club as the head coach of KWARA United. So it's a game that brings in a whole lot of narrative and a whole lot of intrigues, and let's see how it pans out.
Here comes Kwara United on the attack. Oh, it doesn't run from Al-Nafis Musa. But it's passed towards the part of Emmanuel, a bit too strong, and that's gone out. Advantage to Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars not having it really good in the last 5 games. They won just once in the last 5. Shooting Stars, and that was the 2-0 victory over Abia Warriors on the 19th of October. And ever since, it's been a 2-0 defeat to Wikitoris, a 1-0 draw to Katsina United on home turf, and of course followed by a 1-0 defeat to Enugu Rangers in Enugu 2 weeks ago, which means they've had just 1 win in 5 games. And for Kwara United, it's been 1 defeat in 5 games, and that defeat was the 2-1 defeat in the hands of Academy Warriors. They've had 3 wins and 2 draws. 2 wins and 2 draws in between. That's for Kwara United. Katsina United 1-0 victory that was, and then the Rangers to a goalless draw, and came back to dismantle Remo Stars, went away, and held Nassau United to a 1-0 draw before losing 2-1 to Academy Warriors. Kwara United. On current form, you will expect Kwara United to pick the win here, Yemi Sadiq.
Yeah, I mean, it's Kwara United has the recent form speaks for Kwara United. Even though in the last 5 games they've only lost.
And a chance, sorry to cut shots, but that was an opportunity for Kwara United. Babatunde Bright was looking to pick out Ini Emmanuel, but that was well cut out. And Shooting Stars have survived that at that point, Yemi Sadiq.
And yet, and of course, I was saying, I mean, the recent form speaks, even though Shooting Stars, their last game against Raymond Stars was postponed. I mean, this Shooting Stars is trying to actually get the rhythm together in terms of a result. Interestingly, this game has a kind of Ayobami Jr., who is the captain of Shooting Stars in this particular game. He's a former Kwara United player. Played in Ilorin 3 seasons ago, and then you can see him now also leading the charge. And that's why I said this game has a whole lot of interesting narrative that is actually driving the game itself on the pitch. Adams Mustafa is another homeboy playing for Shooting Stars FC, even though he's not really on the pitch. But you can also rule out the fact that there is a factor. And beyond that also, I mean, we've also seen both teams are pushing up right, left, and center on the pitch. It gives us a kind of impression that this is really a game to watch and a game to watch out for.
It's really a game to watch and a game to watch out for. At meantime, it's a free kick for Shooting Stars. On an attack on that point in time. Foul committed by Gumide. A long throw specialist for Kwara United. What can the Shooting Stars make of these? Can they make this count? 12 minutes, 30 minutes of football gone. 30 minutes gone. Kwara United new, Shooting Stars new. Free kick now. And the cross will come in. No, just flying in front of goal. Flying over the face of goal there. And the goalkeeper, Nuruddin Badmos, rooted to his spots. A goal kick will come for the hosts. Will build from behind. Ogbonna Rize goes past one. Intercepted there. Here comes Shooting Stars. A dangerous move now for the visitors. Oh! What a save! Great strike from Daniel Wasiu. Nuruddin Badmos to the rescue. Same opportunity for Shooting Stars. Oh my word! Quite unlucky. Daniel Wasiu twice. The defense of Kwara United looking so flat-footed. And Shooting Stars could have gotten the lead. Yemi Sadiq.
I mean, that was really a brilliant effort from Daniel Wasiu. He had the space and just did take the shot. Bam! And you have a certain Rooney Badmans who had to actually pull out this longest of stretch. to keep that away. And the final, clearance from Shehu Ogunribide. I mean, KWARA United really need to be wary of a certain Gani Wasil. He's one of the players to actually look out for in this game. And perhaps it shows to say that, Ogbonna Rinzo and Wasil Olani Salahuddin need to, Sahid in the defense really need to get their ass together and work it up very well.
And here comes Victor Adoye. He goes to the ground and a free kick, says a referee. What a run that was. Victor Adoye. A free kick some distance away from goal. You need a magician to make this count. And does KWARA United have any? A certain Mohamed Alou could prove to be a magician, but he's on the bench, not on the top. Aluli, John Marker will fancy his chance. But the quarter of an hour played is still no goal to record here. Alive. A match in Nigerian Premier League. Haole will go for it. Didn't go past the wall. But still possession, KWARA United. And clearance comes now for Shooting Stars. Back into the half of KWARA United. Ogunribide picks it up. It says a long one. And the header sends that out. Also Phillips keeps it in play for KWARA United. Buildup takes over. Finds Abdulhafiz, his captain. Abdulhafiz looking for Brad Batunde, flag off. As a cut offside. KWARA United nil. Shooting Stars nil. Nigerian Premier Football League match day 14 clash. Right here inside here, Rashid Yakim Membu, Georgini Stadium, KWARA State, North Central Nigeria. It's a debut here. Just 141 kilometers from Ibadan to 141 kilometers from Ibadan to Ilorin. That tells you how close the two cities is here. Also Philip Ogunribide cares. Headers by Tijani. Ayo Brahmi Jr. Free kick calls. The referee will cover back play. That challenge on Tijani Al-Amin. Free kick. Tijani Al-Amin will go long. Is looking to connect with a culture. Galifake. That's a throw to the visitors. They will go long. And the crow comes in. A chance for Achukudi. Ayabami miskill. KWARA United to survive that. A throw taken. Adeoye. Abdulhafiz back to Ogbonna Arinze. Babatunde Bright, a flick. And then the clearance comes off the boots of Adelowo. Still KWARA United maintaining calm. And here comes Ini Emmanuel for KWARA United. Ini Emmanuel still going. Ini Emmanuel looking for space. He has the support in Musa Abdulhafiz. And Musa Cross, the poor whiteys. But the junior midfielder does well, but it has been intercepted, and Shooting Stars have possession now. Afaka to Halamin. Tijani, for Shooting Stars now. He sends it forward. Was looking to connect with Ganio Wasio. Musa Abdulhafiz does well. He loses possession. And now comes Shooting Stars. Ayobami Jr. A cross comes in. A shot. Always rising. Ayobami seems to have taken this game personal on KWARA United.
I told you earlier, Michael, this is part of the game that is definitely one of the factors. The fact that Ayobami had played here before will be telling in this very particular. And you can see how he's been just finding his way, trying to dictate the pace, especially up front. The Shooting Stars have been very, very coordinating up front. And we can see anytime the chances come in, they always shoot on target. And of course, you can see definitely Ekiocha was right there on time to actually flash that in. Though he was lucky, it's actually raised high. But you definitely have the KWARA United have to be wary of most of these movement up front. It could be very dangerous, going forward. The Shooting Stars are very confident in this game. They're doing their job the way they're supposed to be done. The transition has been good. The defense has been resilient, and the home team is very going for it. The home team is going to be a very, very a tough one for the home team today.
And that was a strike from Tijani Kabel. And once again, Nuruddin Badmos called to duties, called in action. Nuruddin Badmos has been the busiest of the two goalkeepers so far. The 21-minute gone. It's our Shooting Stars who have had more clearer chance of getting the first goal here. Ayobami Jr. now on the ball. The Shooting Stars in possession. And that was a poor pass from Amzat.
Interestingly, Amzat is also going to be considered as a homeboy. He grew through the ranks of Gidado Football Academy right there in Ilorin. So he brings in a whole lot of Ilorin style of play or KWARA style of play into this game also.
There's a bit of a body checking here from Ubona on Ayodele Ismail. The game is back on. Brilliant flick work. Ganio! Not close to go at all. KWARA United nil, Shooting Stars nil. Nigerian Premier Football League Match Day 14 fixture. Live on Propel Sports. Live on NPFL Live, courtesy of Propel Sports Africa. Powered by MTN Nigeria. Here comes Shahid. Looking for Babatunde Bright. And the defender does well. That's Tijani Alamin. And that was the free kick for our Shooting Stars. The last meeting between these two sides on this stuff was a 2-0 victory over Shooting Stars. It was a quiet 2-0 win. That was a dramatic victory as well for KWARA United. Tunde Aziz for Shooting Stars. Sends it long for Ganio Wasio. Okay, still in play, finds Chukudi, still Chukudi, looking to connect with Ayobami, but that has been cut out by Adoya. Here comes KWARA United now. Hawule John Mark being charged, put under pressure by Ayobami, but he does well. Here comes Abdulhafiz. Abdulhafiz goes to the ground. A free kick to KWARA United.
Shooting Stars also still missing the services of their point man. Talking about Sadiq Ibrahim, who perhaps until their last training yesterday was still very fit. And yours truly witnessed the training where perhaps I feel he got a bit injured.
And a free kick to KWARA United in a very similar position where Bright Babatunde scored the second against Royal Monsters. Bright Babatunde fouled. Another free kick to KWARA United in a very promising position. And the goalkeeper, God gives Elkana, coordinating his defense. A very promising position now for KWARA United. 25 minutes we've played so far in this encounter. Shooting Stars have to be careful. Can Baba to the Bright provide that magic once again? And he goes for it! Deflected out. And a corner kick to KWARA United. And that opportunity gone begging. It didn't make it count. Not well utilized. And the corner kick will come now. And meanwhile, again from other center. We have Rebel Stars leading Barao by 2-0. Another team from Kano. That sends that out for Shooting Stars. We're talking about Kano. Rebel Stars defeated Kano Pillars 1-0 on Wednesday. And now 2-0 up against Barao from Kano as well. Two teams are from Kano not having it rosy at all this time in the league. Both are rooted bottom. Awuli John Mark. And that was Junior Mufwa. Ball already going out of touch. Going out for a throw. Well spotted there by the assistant referee. Also, a lot of games are going down this match day in the Nigerian League. Rivers United in action yesterday in the CAF Champions League. Not a good outing for the Pride of Rivers as they were beaten by Pyramids by 3-0 in that CAF Champions League group stage opener in faraway Cairo. Not a good result for Coach Afididi Georgia-led team. The only team not in action today in the NPFL. Tunde Aziz. There's a tussle between Ayobami as well as Adeoye. Quite will get it going again. Junior Mifwa. Throw will come for the hosts as we approach the half-hour mark. It's still goalless between these two. And a long throw into the area. And a final connection. Yes, that's final connection, but the connection and a chance. Well defended. Corner kick to KWARA United. Junior Amifua to take now. The cross comes in. Bona Rosa, he gets a head on it, but that has gone out for a goal kick.
I mean, a long throw is always an half goal. A long throw is always an half goal, and that's, you see, Shewo Goribide always coming on with that long throw for KWARA United. Almost. Just get the right connection, and could have been a goal.
And here comes Junior Amifua. No power on the shots. Definitely no power, but that was a good run. In between two markers, he managed to find his way through and then unleash that shot. KWARA United once more. Adeoye. Oswald Philip. He does well. Finds Abdulafiz Musa. In Emmanuel. Back to Musa Abdulafiz. Across a low one. Call out there by Adelowo. Put that out into. Put that in for corner kick to KWARA United. Who are growing in confidence. And then swinger it will be now. Will be there to send this one in. 6 white shirt in the area. Bona Rosa talked to deflection, but the referee spots an infringement. Free kick to Shooting Stars.
I mean, it is Shooting Stars who've been on the receiving end so far, and you can see Coach Awero it is on top of his eyes, shouting on his voice. And the Shooting Stars are onslaught up forward. Surge up forward has actually dropped a bit, and it seems like the KWARA United who perhaps have been dictating the pace of the game for the past 3, 4, 5 minutes. They really need to maximize those potential. KWARA United have really been relying on the flanks coming to push for something in this game. You see Junior Amifua getting up, worked up in the forward, and a certain Emmanuel also doing a kind of a partnership with Musa Abdulafiz in the right flank. I mean, it's an interesting game as the game continues to unfold.
The KWARA United new, Shooting Stars new. 32 minutes, 33 minutes. Shooting Stars player seems to have twisted his ankle. Might not the medics are signaling for a substitution. We'll try to see who that player is. was poor. He should be disappointed in himself. Junior before the corner kick, goal kick comes now for the visitors. Aule John Mark loses possession. Ganio and Sio will chase. He's still chasing, trying to put Albona under pressure. In Emmanuel, Babatunde Bright keeps it down. Let's looking to connect with in Emmanuel. Goal kick. An intense game of football. Shooting Stars are definitely going to make that early substitution. We'll still have to confirm who the injured player is. He's about to be withdrawn. Amzat Chukodi. He keeps it in play. Kabil. Here comes Musa Abdulhafiz. Adeoye. Great pass to find Oluwaseun. He has a marker. He takes a shot, always rising. No trouble at all for Shooting Stars backline. And the substitution will come now. And Jesse, number 28. And it's number 22, Fake. Gali Fake, that has been injured, twisted his ankle. And the captain of the side. And now he has been replaced by Justice and Piangolo. A big blow for Shooting Stars, Yemi Sadiq.
A huge blow for Shooting Stars. I mean, as Gali Falke, who perhaps has been withdrawn due to that injury. I mean, quite unfortunate for him. He perhaps just twisted his leg without even any contact from the opponent. It's quite unfortunate for him, and perhaps Shooting Stars will have to just readjust their tactical approach in this game.
And here comes Victor Adeoye trying to find the run of Emmanuel. But has been cut out. Another corner kick to KWARA United. The last 5 minutes has been all KWARA United. Yemi Sadiq. They've been pushing, you know. They've shown dominance in this game so far.
Yeah, KWARA United have been very dominant. I mean, they've been very, very consistent, pushing forward, even though some of their chances have really gone begging. I think they really need to push more, and they really need to be more definitive with their chances. Still quite unfortunate for Shooting Stars. Ghanaian Wazil is still on the ground again, being attended to.
Another injury worries for Shooting Stars as Ghanaian Wazil is also being stretched out. Shooting Stars will only wish that he returns to the pitch. He has been instrumental so far in this game, Mr. Sadiq.
Very instrumental with some of his chances, with some of the shot power, and he's been giving a certain Ogbonna Arinze and Said Alani a lot of trouble to deal with.
And the corner kick come, nothing at all. 40 minutes on the clock. KWARA United nil, Shooting Stars nil. Tunde Aziz finds that justice to Chukudi Kabiru. Tunde Aziz, Ayobami Jr. now. Ayobami goes for it, always rising. They put another pressure on Ayobami. Here comes KWARA United. It does well to put that defender under pressure and then won the ball. Another substitution will come for Shooting Stars as Ganil Wasiu sitting of action, and in comes jersey number 12, Adegoke. Disappointment for Shooting Stars.
Another disappointment for Shooting Stars, but of course, the new players being introduced. We also know they have a whole lot of opportunity, responsibility to fulfill, given the circumstances of their introduction. Kamal is a very good player and a talented one. He has one goal already for Shooting Stars this season, and he's having another opportunity now to prove what he's made of. He's going to be leading the charge for them now, at least for the next 50 minutes.
Even as we approach stoppage time in this half, still KWARA United looking for the first goal. Well defended. Another throw for the home side on the near side. KWARA United got their first goal against Remo Stars from having profited from Ogurumbi Days long throw. Here is another long throw. A throw for Shooting Stars to defend. An opportunity for KWARA United. Ogbonna is in the area. A very top player. Oh, a lanky defender. But no trouble at all for Shooting Stars.
And perhaps it seems like it's a strategy for KWARA United. Bona Arinze is always the target of all the throw-ins and the corner. But still, he has not been able to maximize any of those chances. Maybe they will need to perfect the strategy the more.
I need to perfect the strategy the more to beat goalkeeper God Gift Elkana in goal for Shooting Stars. Reading Badmos. A clearance comes for KWARA United. Aziz sends it back. Adeoye clears for KWARA United. And the captain loses it. And here comes Ayodele Ismail. Advantage to Shooting Stars. And the cross comes in. A chance blocked here. A still opportunity. Justice has it. Adegoke, can he keep it in play? He does. Advantage Shooting Stars. A throw on the far side. Tunde Aziz picked out here. Still Tunde Aziz. Kabil back into the hands of the goalkeeper. The referee whistle goes. It's an infringement against Kabil. The late challenger on Adeoye. 45 minutes. 3 additional minutes has been signaled. It will be a minimum 3 minutes to be played in this half left to be played so far. Following the fourth officials and signals. Brilliant footwork from Ini Emmanuel. And Amzat will go into the referee's book. What a bit of a piece of skills from Ini Emmanuel Yemisodi.
Amzat Jamiu to even deal with. And you can see he has earned himself a yellow card for that foul on Ini Emmanuel. Clearly for me it's an advantage for Kwara United. Should they push more from this end in the unfolding time, on the unfolding minutes, they might get something, because if you ask me, a certain Hamza Jamiu has been weakened by that caution card.
And the free kick will come. Olvan Shea will float this in. He does. Looking for the connection. No head at all to get on the end of that. And that has gone out for a Shooting Stars goal kick. Another chance gone begging at that point in time.
A whole lot of work for the medical team of Shooting Stars to deal with today. How to deal with Gali Falke injury, and of course Gani Wasil. I mean, an injury too much to mention.
Not a good one for them being forced to make the double substitution in the first half. Injury to key players. Ghanio forced Nudin Badmos to save early in the game. So it was close to getting the opener. And here they come now, Shooting Stars dispossessed. Another player down on the top for Shooting Stars, Yemi Sadiq.
Yeah, another player down for Shooting Stars, and as you can see, saw a certain Ayabami Jr. trying to push it forward, but Adeyinka Victor was very, very much in handy there to actually dispossess him of the ball. I mean, it's been Ayabami all through this game, pushing it forward for Shooting Stars. Perhaps if we have more two persons doing like that, the visitors will have actually get something to actually to cheer for so far in this game. But it's still a game that is unfolding, and let's see how it pans out.
And the referee has seen enough action for this first 45 minutes. It's Kwara United nil, the Shooting Stars nil. Half time, both teams go into the break with the scores on square. In Nigerian Premier Football League Match Day 14 clash right here in the Emirates city of Ilorin. Right inside the Rashid Yakin Membo Georgian Stadium. It's half time. Kwara United nil, Shooting Stars nil. A live broadcast courtesy of Propel Sport Africa, supported by MTN Nigeria. We'll be right back for the second 45 minutes of the game. Welcome back for the second 45 minutes of this fixture. Nigerian Premier Football League match day 14. KWARA United versus Shooting Stars. Live here inside the Rashid Yakin Membo Georgian Stadium. KWARA State Ilorin in North Central Nigeria. It's a derby. KWARA United new, Shooting Stars new. We are back. Live coverage courtesy of Propel Sport Africa. Powered by MTN Nigeria. Atosh Michaels, your commentator right here alongside Yemi Sadiq. As I wait for another epic 45 minutes to go in this encounter. Shooting Stars already dealt a huge blow in the first half, having to make a double substitution due to injuries on Galifake as well as Ganio Wasiu, who have both been replaced by Akwama Adegoke as well as Austin Oyamechi. Justice, I beg your pardon, coming on for Gali Park. Yamiz we are back and running. Shooting Stars gets us back on the way for this second half.
I mean, Shooting Stars get us back. All to play for in this second half, Michael. I mean, both teams have had the glimpses of what each other's approach to the game looks like in the first half. And now they're back in the second half with a lot of renewed energy, renewed vigor, and to give up another yet interesting football artistry. It is quite another that will be attacking from right to the left, while Shooting Stars will be attacking from left to the right. I mean, in the next 45 minutes will definitely be interesting, Michael, as both teams look forward to get the maximum point in this game.
All to play for in this half, as both teams are still chasing for all 3 points. That's up for grab. Here comes Gabriel Tunde Aziz, a former MFM player. Here comes Shooting Stars. A long shot was ambitious from Amzat. You know, that center the match as well is ongoing. Half-time score. It was Nassau leading Academy Warriors by a goal to nil. Rangers Tornadoes are still goalless, as well as Abia Warriors and Bendel Insurance by United. A chance from Kabir! That was close. By Khalifa, Remo Stars leads Barao by 2 goals to nil. The Nigerian Premier Football League game. All right, here. There's a free kick advantage to KWARA United. Adeoye was looking for the run of Oluwaseun. That was a bit too strong. Had the power on that pass. Oluwaseun was not going to get to the end of that. Adegoke. See Adegoke does well. Oh! That was a chance for Shooting Stars. Nodim Badmus to the rescue. The Shooting Stars have enjoyed some moments of a brilliance so far in this game. A team with huge history. 5-time winners of the Nigerian Premier Football League. 1997, 1976, 1980, 1983, 1995, and 1998. More than 2 decades, they're still in search of a Premier League title. Shooting Stars as well. Continental runners-up in 1984, 1996 as well. And CAF Cup winners 1992, African Cup winners in 1976, Shooting Stars. I'll take it on KWARA United, current champions of the President Federation's Cup. First ever in the club's history. On a chance! Ayabami Junior! That was close for Shooting Stars. Ayabami Junior still on the top. Brilliant play, brilliant move from Shooting Stars. And a corner kick will come for the visitors. Still some defending work to be done here for KWARA United. Chukudi will send this one in. The low cross. Clearance comes from Adeoye. Still in the half of United. The clearance comes now. And there they will look to turn defense into attack. Junior Mifwa. And a chance now for KWARA United. But back to the pride. The goalkeeper comes out. So line to collect. Brilliantly done. End-to-end stuff here, Mr. Sadiq.
End-to-end stuff, Michael. I mean, we can see how dangerous Shooting Stars can also be at the final third. I mean, that was really a very promising one. I mean, just thanks to defender Ogbonna Arinze, who actually blocked that from going in. That would have been very disastrous from the home side. And they were able to regain it and launch an attack forward. Yet again, quite promising one, but the defenders of Shooting Stars too were very, very handy, and were able to repel that attack. An interesting game we have, Michael.
A long crawl into the area. A set chance! The woodwork to rescue! Oh, disappointment for Arizo Ogbonna. What a strike that was! And a woodwork to the rescue. The goalkeeper had full stretch. KWARA United unlucky, Ogbonna unlucky. Shooting Stars survived.
Yeah, Shooting Stars survived. I mean, from nowhere, Ogbonna was able to just take the strike. I mean, you just have to give it to him. He served the goal earlier on here, blocked the shot from going in, and he was just on hand, almost scoring the opener for his side, giving them the breakthrough. This is just what we want to see. I mean, an interesting game and an exciting game. I mean, giving all the fans and supporters alike what truly the beautiful game is all about. It's an end-to-end stuff right here, Michael, and this game is really, really up for it.
Here comes the Shooting Stars! Adegoke! Adegoke! Oh, what a miss! What a miss! What a miss here, Mr. Sadiq. What a glorious chance missed here by Adegoke. Put through and go by Ayabami Daniel, Ayabami Junior. Adegoke, face to face, wins the goalkeeper Nurudin Batmos, but he manages to, find a way to miss that. He should be scoring than missing.
Yeah, he should be scoring it, and I mean, he was just looking for kind of more space, and he couldn't get it. Had to manage to squeeze his leg, hit it, but the shot actually flew wide. And of course, I think it is also a growing concern for KWARA United that the defense is really having a whole lot of issue, especially to contain the visitors. I mean, just 2 goal chances in quick succession for Shooting Stars. I mean, that signals that there's a problem for KWARA United in the defense. And now they're about to make a substitution. It is Alao Mohammed, who looks like somebody coming in, who is perhaps coming in for Ini Emmanuel.
The first substitution for KWARA United. Ini Emmanuel will make way for Alao Mohammed. A free kick. Back to the Bright standing for this. And they will go for it. Always rising. No threat at all for. No scare at all for goalkeeper. God gift. 55 minutes gone. KWARA United nil, Shooting Stars nil. KWARA United lucky not to have considered. Lucky not to be behind. A couple of times that defense has been breached by Obami Jr., who seems to have the key, the password to unlocking KWARA United's defense. And the chance now across can did they keep it? It doesn't. That has gone out for KWARA United through. Shooting Stars visit back. Ayobami Jr. One time pass towards Adegoke. Chukudi. Ayobami Jr. Ayobami Jr. does well. Ayobami Jr. now to Chukudi. Adegoke in there. And the cross arriving. Ayobami Jr. charging forward again. Justice. Kabil. It's all Shooting Stars. Here comes Hamzat. It's still Hamzat. And the referee calls back play. And boy says KWARA United nil. Yeah, Mr. Dick.
It's
a huge contest.
It's a huge one, a tough one for that matter, Michael. I mean, the visitors continue to grow into this game, especially in the second half. They've shown more commitment. They've shown more dedication in this game, and they've been pushing more. It looks like the midfield of KWARA United seems to have broken down as the certain Ayobami and Adelowo is having a smooth ride in the middle of the park. It is Ayobami who is actually, dictating the pace, especially from the second third to the final third. And I think the KWARA United really need to perhaps, up their game the more. Of course, the visitors continue to dictate the pace of this game, especially with some of the chances that they've had now.
Arinze Ogbonna, Hafiz. It's still Hafiz busting forward. It's still Hafiz for KWARA United. Still going Hafiz. Junior Mifwa has 3 men waiting. Goes back to Adeoye. Adeoye to also dispossess. A referee gives away a free kick to KWARA United. Quickly taken. Adeoye finds Abdulhafiz Musa. He has a marker on him. Goes back to his defender, Shahid Olani. I was looking to connect with Oluwaseun. That has gone out. And Shooting Stars will look to attack that space. Adegoke does well. And here comes Kabil. Shooting Stars on the move. Kabil has 2 men on him. What does he do? He tries to dazzle his way, but Ogbonna does well for KWARA United. And here they come now, KWARA United themselves. From defense to attack. Hamzat intercepts. Hafiz wants a foul, but the referee is not interested. Shooting Stars now, beautiful piece of passes here. Ayobami Jr. is small, slicky, but very strong on the ball here, Mr. Dick.
Small, slicky, and very strong, and that is it. He's just the talisman on the pitch, and he's just doing his job. I mean, even with the captain band, which I believe was just, given to him to actually, psych him up, given the fact that he's played for this for KWARA United before. I mean, this is a style that we see some of the Nigerian teams always deploy anytime they come, anytime they travel, and you discover that you have a player who has actually played for the opponent before. You try to give him the captain band, and you see him always firing up in the game. I mean, it is one of the defining factors in this game, Michael, and he's just showing up.
Even as we approach our mark, it's still goalless. Allow dispossess. Kabiru picks it up now. Fires Ayopami. Ayopami try the goal kick. Cut out there. Orinzo Gona. Also Philip Adoye releases Blackfees on the far side. And they will launch an attack for KWARA United. Blackfees was looking to connect with Junior. But that was well timed by Hamza to clear his for Shooting Stars. Gona picked it up on the other hand for KWARA United. Adeoye. Ayobami dispossessed, but KWARA United wins it back again. And here comes Gona Rinze. Alao looking for the run of Junior. Bright waiting. Awule John Mark as well. Cut out. Junior mover picks it up again. Also Philip, with a terrible shot.
A terrible one from also, and I think a certain Alao Mohammed is still trying to grow into the game, just as he has just been introduced. And this is Shooting Stars too, also trying to hold on to it. I mean, Michael, this game is still very much open. We cannot really say where the pendulum swings at the end of the day. But I think the visitors continue to get more confident with what they are doing, especially the home side are always seems to be losing the ball very easily, especially in the middle of the park. And that is one of the problems that they've been having, giving them challenges for the defenders, a whole lot of troubles to deal with. They really need to hold the ball more, keep the possession, and of course try to push forward with a lot of goal onslaught attempts.
Ayobami Junior down on the top. A bit of trauma on the touchline. Ayobami Junior. Not happy with that challenge from Adeoye.
A technical bench of Shooting Stars really not happy.
The time is ticking out fast. 63 minutes of football we've seen. Ayobami Junior back on the pitch, doing his business. Ogbonna is there. That pass cut out here. And here comes Alao. Also, Philippe. Bright the button there. A weak shot that was. No power on that shot to beat the goalkeeper. Junior Milford back on the attack for KWARA United. Aule John Mark looking for space. Finds Alao. A free kick. A free kick just at the edge of the box. Almost a penalty.
Almost. I mean, Hamzat Jami was just very lucky there that that didn't happen right into the box. But for me, it's still an advantage for KWARA United should they convert the free kick. I mean, that's a promising position for the home side to actually get something out of this game. And now you said earlier that if they had a certain allow moment on the pitch, they would have scored an opportunity that they had in the first half, which was actually also a set piece. But now Alao is on the pitch, and let's see what they make out of this particular free kick advantage.
Free kick in a very promising position for KWARA United. But Alao is nowhere close, nowhere near, not interested. It's Oluwaseun as well as Babatunde Bright who are standing by for this one. An opportunity for KWARA United to find a breakthrough here. And the chance come! Just going to go past the cross. Corner kick. It took a slight deflection. It's a corner kick for KWARA United. Junior Amilfa with the in-swinger. A cross floated in! That's the head of Alao. Another cross into the area. The assistant referee flags. The flag goes up. An offside call for a side on blue.
I mean, huge relief for Shooting Stars from that free kick and that corner kick. And I've been able to get some kind of relief now, and they can now get back into the game fully. And continue to push for their own share of the dominance too.
The referee goes into the goalkeeper goes into the referee's book. Book there for time wasting. Aduye heads are out. Also Philip now for KWARA United. It still also goes to the ground. Referee says the free kick. And here comes Sasho. The cross comes in. Hamzat with the clearance for Shooting Stars. Intercepted here. Losing the ball carelessly, KWARA United. Chukudi does well. A free kick to Shooting Stars. Kocha Chukudi does well to get a free kick there off Oluwaseun. Tijani Al-Amin to take this, floated in, Adegoke charging, Adegoke, he wants a corner kick but the referee gives a goal kick. Clearance. Adeoye. Oswald Philip back to Adeoye. Free kick taken quickly. Also sends a long one. Looking to get connect with Junior Mifwa. The goalkeeper was sleeping on duty.
Somehow. I mean, and he was really thinking that the defender will get the ball cleared out. Then he could actually stay on. But the defender quickly had to call him to pick the ball up. And perhaps he has just launched it forward for Shooting Stars to deal with.
And Amin sends that back. We are into the last 20 minutes of this fixture. A chance! Blocked there! Opportunity going back in again! What a glorious chance missed there by Alao Mohamed.
He was just right there at the right time. And perhaps a perfect placement. Placing would have just done the job for him. But I think he was not in the right posture to flash that in.
He was flat-footed. Never expected the ball to come towards his path.
That's exactly what I'm saying. He was not right at the posture was not good, and it would have just been difficult for him to get it. It would have been miraculous if he had get something out of that anyway. But what a nice push from KWARA United.
Mohamed Alao, KWARA United player of the season some 2 seasons ago. Since he returned from that injury, he hasn't found that rhythm again. That rhythm that saw him, control KWARA United midfield. Very important figure in the team. He has since lost that spark. Yemi Sadiq after several injury worries.
Yeah, lost that spark, and you remember he played a very integral role under Coach Kabir Dogo before Coach Tulisani, who also left the club very recently, got the job. I mean, it is injury, and a certain Alao Mohamed is that player.
And a chance for KWARA. Well-timed goalkeeping there by Nuruddin Badmus.
Well-timed goalkeeping by Nuruddin Badmus. It is again KWARA United losing the ball at a very critical position, a very dangerous position, and Shooting Stars always taking advantage of that. That was almost, getting in if a certain Kamar had gotten his leg on it.
Absolutely. Almost a chance there for the visitors. Great goalkeeping from Nuruddin Badmus. Once again showing why he has been choosing to be the number 1. Since the CAF Convention Cup exit, he has taken over from Suraj Ileso and has since been brilliant between the sticks.
Very brilliant, and you will agree with me that brilliance earned him the KWARA United Player of the Month of October award, where he saved the penalty away from home to ensure that they picked 1-1 draw against Wiki Tourist in one of their games in October.
The free kick now to KWARA United. Luashon sends that one into the opposition area. Kabil clears for Shooting Stars. And they go okay with chase. Olashai does well to keep possession for KWARA United. Abdulhafiz Musa. Aule John Mark dispossessed. Throw to KWARA United. As they regain possession. Cut out there by Ayodele Ismail. Even as we approach the last 15 minutes of the final 15 minutes of this encounter. And a long throw now. A long throw to defend for Shooting Stars. An opportunity for KWARA United. It comes in, headed out. Shooting Stars seems to understand this kind of situation. They seem to have antidote to this long throws coming from Olasheun. It hasn't been productive since the first half.
Not how. Only for us to also see him throw another one now.
And of course, same results. KWARA United wins another throw. This time goes the way of Shooting Stars.
Only kind of huge relief for Shooting Stars. I mean, able to survive the scare from those two long throws from Sheun Ogunribide. And I think KWARA United really been not being too good in the final third in this second half. They've not been able to create chances. Not to talk of, seeing want to maximize the ones they have. I think they've been quite poor in the third half, in the third final third, especially in this second half.
Junior Abami. So poor pass this time around from Junior. Babatunde Bright. Mohamed Alao. Oswald Philip. Offside. The frustration is beginning to set in for KWARA United as the time ticks out. 76 minutes. KWARA United nil, Shooting Stars nil.
I mean, the frustration you said was expected. It's been 22 days last the home fans watched KWARA United play at home here. And the last time they watched the team, they defeated Remo Stars 3-1. They were expecting that same tempo, that same vibe, that same energy in this particular game. But it seems they have not found it. And so the frustration, as you said. Perhaps I think KWARA United need to beef up the attack, bring in new energy. A certain Joshua, Aule John Mag needs to be withdrawn, I think. And a certain Junior Amufat. I think they've exhausted all they could do in this game. And maybe new legs can actually bring it up for them. And we also seen Shooting Stars introducing two players in this right now at this moment. I feel that they will also add a kind of energy into the team, but from not two players. I think it is one player. I beg your pardon. I mean two players, one defender and one attacker. I think Desmond has been introduced. Desmond Oje Tifen and a certain Adams Mustafa has been introduced for Shooting Stars.
A double substitution here for Coach Awo Urero, Shooting Stars. Coach Awo Urero. A tactical substitution that is. Still plenty of time to be played. Still plenty of time for the game to swing it aside. Amifwa. A clearance come for Shooting Stars. Kabiru will get on it first for Shooting Stars. Tijani Kabiru. And the newcomer, Adams Mustafa. It's still Mustafa. Ayobami Jr. does well. Ayobami dispossesses. Ahead and sends it back for Shooting Stars. Sunday Aziz. Mustafa gets it. Here comes Adelo. A clearance from the goalkeeper. And here Mustafa will chase. Can he keep it in play? It will allow to roll out for a corner kick. Now KWARA United themselves will prepare a double substitution. Wasil Jimo as well as Mubarak Said will be taking the place of Howley John Mark and Oswald Philip. Attacking substitution for coach Ashafa Suleiman. A corner kick now for Shooting Stars. Oh, cross comes in! Oh! What a defending from Shahid Elani to put that out. Almost the opener for Shooting Stars here, Mr. Dick.
I mean, Goladage was just standing right there, just ready to head it in, if not for Saeed Olani. A great defensive work there, right there by Saeed Olani.
Another corner kick to defend now for KWARA United. Ayobami Jr. from one end to another hand. And now it will be another swinger. Ayobami Jr. throws it in. The goalkeeper misses it. And the clearance comes off the boot of Mubarak. Junior Mufa will chase. "81 minutes, 9 more minutes left to go in this encounter." Mubarak for his first touch. Musa Abdulhafiz. Adeoye. Alao Adeoye. Caught out here by Austin. Kabiru chases. Adeoye does well. Caught out here by the defense of Shooting Stars. Adegoke will chase, but Olani heads it back. Adeoye picks it up for KWARA United, sends it forward, looking for Junior Aminfua. Another pass caught out here by Austin. By Justin. Or Justice rather. And the man is down on the top for Shooting Stars. And that seems to be Tunde Aziz. Get up. And the throw to defend now for Shooting Stars. And a long throw now. Oluwaseun. He sends that one in. Oh! Another goal line clearance for Shooting Stars. Another goal line clearance in this game. The first was Olani Shahi put it out of the way for KWARA United. And this time, it is the defender for Shooting Stars put it out. A corner kick to defend now. Mubarak Said. The cross comes in. Great goalkeeping from God-gift Eka.
I mean, what a game, what a match here, Michael. Akwangele Justice did so well to head that out for Shooting Stars. I mean, that was almost going in.
Here comes Mustafa. Being charged by Captain Abdulhafiz. The clearance comes for KWARA United. A flick back from the shortest man on the pitch, Arabami Jr. Towards the part of Mustafa. Adam. Abdulhafiz Musa does well. And here comes Shooting Stars again. And the cross comes in. Good to the hands of goalkeeper Nuruddin Badmus. End-to-end stuff. What a football game moves in. Interesting game of football for the neutrals, if you ask me.
I mean, interesting. And this is as interesting as this is. The time is tickling away for both sides. What will they get out of this game? Just as we can see, the goalkeeper of Shooting Stars is on the ground, really in pains. One can only imagine what might have happened to him, especially at these crucial points in the game.
We are heading into the final 5 minutes of this game. 85 minutes on the clock. It's KWARA United nil, Shooting Stars nil. And in the meantime, the goalkeeper will need to attend to him. A bit of a time wasting tactics, if you ask me, Emi Sadiq.
Well, I mean, that's, if you ask me, that is understandable on the part of the goalkeeper. They have the advantage to themselves. I mean, it's still a 0-0 situation. And we can also stop him if he truly has a pain, to actually relieve himself of the pain. And so he has the advantage.
Of course, and the goalkeeper has to be treated on the pitch. And so anytime a goalkeeper is injured, the game pauses, so the goalkeeper, it's all right to continue. But it's the time is sticking out fast for KWARA United. We're back on the way. Very true to the Shooting Stars as we get back on. Another throw to Shooting Stars, Mustafa Adam. It's a low one into the box. Nuruddin Badmus sent that a long one into the opposition half. Tunde Aziz picks it up for Shooting Stars. Adegoke now charging forward. He has Arinze to beat. Adegoke goes to the ground. Allow Mohamed for KWARA United. Abdulhafiz Musa. Cut out there. Tijani Kabir now for Shooting Stars. Offside says the referee. And so the final 3 minutes plus added time. It's still goalless here in Ilorin. KWARA United nil, Shooting Stars nil. The clearance comes. Here comes Mustafiz Mubarak. The cross comes in. Nothing to worry for the Shooting Stars back line. And of course the results of scoreline across other venues are still goalless between Abia Warriors and Bender Insurance. Nassau United leads Academy Warriors by 3-0. Rangers International 1-up against Niger Tornadoes. Remo Stars, they've beaten Barao by 2-0. That's what has ended. It's 1-on between Warriors and Kun Khalifa. And Wiki Todis. And Bayelsa United is 1-1. And of course, a live match here, it's goalless still between KWARA United and Shooting Stars. So seconds away from 90 minutes. A corner kick for Shooting Stars. Ayabami Jr. to take. And then swing guys will be. Shooting Stars have sent men forward. We have 5 blue shirts in the area. Opportunity, but the goalkeeper comes out to grab. He sends it forward to Junior Mifwa. Being put under pressure. He does well to skip past Maka. It's still going. Junior Mifwa finds a low Mohamed. Wasil Jimo. Mohamed Alao was looking to get Olashewa on the ball. Disappointment in the disappointment from the touchline of the KWARA United technical area. There's 90 minutes on the clock. And a minimum of 6 minutes will be played. A minimum of 6 minutes has been signaled by the fourth official. Six minutes of additional time. The justice tried to catch the goalkeeper off guard. Clearance comes from Tunde Aziz. Adegoke. Advantage to Shooting Stars. Mustafa Adam. Free kick to Shooting Stars. It seems we are heading for a goalless draw in this game. A cross comes in. The goalkeeper lucky seems to be in trouble. Three minutes of added time has been played. It seems we are heading for a full-time draw. The last time Shooting Stars, KWARA was held to a draw here by Shooting Stars was on November 12. Was on April 2023 rather. And that ended goalless. I mean 1-1. It's full time between Abia Warriors and Bede Insurance. Goalless, that is. The last time both played, yeah, it was a 2-0 win for KWARA United. It seems we might not be getting goals in this game. And the goalkeeper still down on the top. It will be a huge disappointment for KWARA United fans should they fail to grab all 3 points in this game, Yemi Sadiq.
Yeah, disappointment, even though some of the fans are already taking their leave of the stadium. I mean, this is not what they really bargained for, and they're getting it. I mean, the Fusers really came prepared into this game. Played from the blast of the whistle up to this very moment. I believe they've given all their best, and actually then this way, I would say it's a spoil deservedly shared.
What a game, what a football match, what an encounter. We are back on the way. The goalkeeper is fit and ready to go again. The 6 minutes of additional time has been played. 6 minutes is up. But then 3 minutes of those time was being used in treating the goalkeeper. And you expect the center referee to extend out for a few minutes for game 2 be played. KWARA United, and the clearance comes a poor one from Adegoke. Justice, still Justice. He finds Adegoke. Still Justice, trying to shoot. And KWARA Shooting Stars wins a corner kick. KWARA United 0, Shooting Stars 0. Nigerian Premier Football League match day 14 fixture. Live on Propel Sport Africa, NPFL Live. Well time intervention there from Alao, and here comes KWARA United. Abdulhafiz Musa. A free kick to KWARA United on the foul on Musa Abdulhafiz. A free kick will come. Could be the final opportunity for KWARA to try and steal it later on. Yeah! A corner kick is still an opportunity alive here for KWARA United. They will send men forward. And across front will Russia. It's a low one. The clearance comes for Shooting Stars. Mustafa Adar will chase. Abdulhafiz Musa now for KWARA United. Mubarak. Hamza does well. Musa Abdulhafiz wins it down for KWARA United. Mubarak goes to the ground. Tunde Aziz wins it for Shooting Stars now. They will look to break. They will look to steal this later on. It's still Aziz goes to the ground. The referee not interested. And here comes Wasil. And the referee whistle goes. Offside. A call here. Wasil was in an offside position. And on the other hand, in the other hand, Tunde Aziz down on the top. This is a match worth every of your time. A match worth every of your penny, Mr. Dick. It has given everything you need in a football game, everything you need in a derby. The drama just before kickoff and the drama on the pitch. But just goes lacking.
Yeah, it just goes lacking. I mean, and the home side will still be glad that they're picking up a point of the visitor will still be glad that they are picking up a point of this game. I mean, it's a really nice game. It's an interesting game. Both teams are giving the time, giving the much needed energy in this game. Just goes lacking, as he said. And eventually, finally, it is the spoils that has been shared. KWARA United will now shift focus to their next game when they travel to Kano to face Barao, while Shooting Stars are play host to Academy Warriors of Maiduguri.
It has finished here inside the Rashid Yakin Membo, the Georgini Stadium. The rivalry, the derby, the drama, the fight, the battle, it has all ended. And then you have a friendship coming alive again. Exchange of pleasantries from both players. It has finished. It's all square here. KWARA United nil, Shooting Stars nil. And the final results live here in Ilori. A great game we've seen. Brilliant performance from both sides. End-to-end stuff. What a game of football. A live broadcast courtesy of Propel Sport Africa, powered by MTN Nigeria. And excitement. Good football advertisement for Nigerian football. Yemi Sadiq.
I mean, nice game, nice playing, good display from both sides. I mean, ranker free, even though there was a bit of drama. But I think both teams really live up to the billing. The goal is lacking actually. But of course, we also do some suspense in the game that actually tricked off the fans and supporters. Those moments actually define the game. And it gives us the impression that the Nigerian League is really growing, and it's growing so fast and so good.
Nigerian League is growing so fast. What an entertaining fixture we've just seen. What disappointment for the fans not to see their team pick up all 3 points. Excitement to the visiting fans. Thank you for not wasting our time down here to come cheer you up.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me, the 141-kilometer drive from Ibadan down here has just paid off, especially. And one of the factors that actually embolden the visitors is actually seeing their fans in their large number, cheering them up from the stand. If you ask me, that is really, really a good, situation and development for the visitors. I mean, they see the fans cheering them up, giving them the support, and that actually also played a really huge impact in this game. And they've been able to, pick a point off the home side. And they will take a drive to Ibadan and they will be happy that they came.
Very happy that they came. And of course, another game to come tomorrow. It is Katsina United up against Eyimba. And that match will be live on Propel Sports, live on NPFL Live, courtesy of Propel Sports Africa. Until we come your way again tomorrow, it's Tosh Michaels and Yemi Sadiq on behalf of the production crew led by Rashid Kadri. I'll say thank you for staying with us. Until we come your way again tomorrow, we bring you live coverage of the match between Katsina United, who have been sent all the way from the Mohammed Diko Stadium in Katsina after the violence against Barao. They've been relocated down to Ilorin, and this is where they will be hosting a Himba Football Club, and that match will come up tomorrow right here inside the Rashid Yekini Membu, and of course that match will be live to you. Until you come away again tomorrow, it's goodbye and God bless.